everybody. Welcome. We have the quarantine finale. It's finally over. Oh my gosh. It's past 6 weeks, huh? Okay, please like, share, subscribe, comment if you wish. So first off, we find Robert and Annie. Now, Robert has the little boy Bryson, who's, I think, in preschool. Well, he's homeschooling right now, like everyone else, and I will give Robert some credit. He does make him sit down and do his work. I mean, he doesn't play this, like most kids. Well, I need a snack. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. No, I want to play. No, I don't want to do it right now. He's doing it. Robert says, you will sit down and do this, and he does. So, good for him. So then he tries to go to work, and he's an Uber driver, so yeah, he says normally he would have calls. He goes out for 2 hours and he doesn't make any money, so he comes home. And, Annie doesn't really want him going out there. She's afraid that he will pick up germs and bring them home. And that's legitimate. And when she's pregnant and everything, she doesn't need that. But he says, we got to live. I got to work. I got to try. But they have a doctor appointment, and Bryson and Robert sit in the car because, they can't really go in the clinic either. And she finds out the gender. Well, she doesn't tell them because she wants a gender reveal party. So how she manages to do all of this without them knowing, I don't know. But they go to the park for the gender reveal, and they call her family, on video so they can see. And, then they pop open the box, and there's all this pink balloons and stuff in there, paper, whatever. So Bryson's all excited anyway. He wanted a brother, right? He was hoping for a brother, but, well, I guess he figured, sister's good too. So then we go down to Ecuador for Corey and Evelyn. Now, Corey had left and went to Peru, and she said she needed a break. And he comes back with some kind of lady shampoo in his bag. And so she accuses him of seeing someone else. This is the same Evelyn, that's been partying with her friend, Raul, Well, Corey has been gone, but yeah. Hello, Pot. This is Kettle. And he says, yeah, he did meet someone else, but he really wants to be with her. Now, we know from Laura, the curfew in Ecuador starts at 2 in the afternoon. Needless to say, their bar has been closed, so they have no source of income. And the beach is empty. They go anyway, and they just check on things, I guess, to see what's, But then they look off in the distance, and someone from town, we don't really know what happened, but they died, and their body has washed up on the shore. So there's like a crowd of people there to get this person out of the water. And yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. They didn't really say what happened to them. Was it murder, suicide, accident? We don't know. So then there's Tim and Jennifer. Now, Tim had met a girl in South America, Colombia, I think. And her name was Jennifer, or Veronica, right? I get them confused because they actually kind of look alike. Jennifer's kind of an older version of Veronica, but hey. And, they kind of aren't together because he made the decision of paying for her visa or buying some piece of equipment for his business. He has 3 businesses, he said. And he works anywhere from 15 to 18 hours a day. So how do you have time for a relationship anyway? But that was kind of the frosting on the cake. She's like, yeah, you're not serious about this, or you would have, got me over there, so yeah, we'll just part company. But Jennifer is still in his life, and he co-parents her daughter from a previous relationship. So that's kind of a weird situation. I mean, it's kind of cool in a way that he cares that much. But, there is not a woman alive that is going to accept having another woman in the man's life with a child that isn't his, that he's co-parenting. No. Well, I'll take that back. There might be, in a homeless shelter somewhere, that somebody that wants to get out, they would probably accept that, but nobody in their right mind would. Okay, so But he talks to his brother, and his brother has a wife, so it's Tim's sister-in-law, who's battling stage 3 cancer, and so they're really very concerned for her that she doesn't get this, because if you're doing chemo, which she more than likely is, your immunity is nothing. I mean, if somebody looks at you, you could get really deathly ill. So, he talks to him, and, he tries to be upbeat for his brother and be optimistic, but inside he's really scared. So he goes to Veronica's house, and he says she's more like a sister. And they've been raising her daughter, Chloe, to be more like their friend than their daughter, which is probably not a good idea. And granted, she's young right now, but in time that might come back to bite them. And she's homeschooling, which she hates. And, they put up a trampoline to keep themselves occupied. I mean, they already have a pretty good playground in that yard, a nice pool and other things. I mean, I guess if you're going to quarantine, do it upscale, right? So then we see Lydia from the Dominican Republic. Remember Pedro and Chantel? Okay, this is his sister, or his mom. And Nicole, his sister, is in New York. So mom is down there by herself. Sister went basically on vacation and got stuck. So both her kids are gone. She knew Pedro wasn't coming back there. He's in Atlanta. But she thought, Lydia would be there with her. So mom takes us around her house, which is a nice home, and shows us Nicole's empty room. She says, this COVID is scary. I didn't want her to go, and now she can't come back. Her neighbor's outside. She waves at her, That's how they communicate, just very, like 20 feet social distancing, okay? Whatever works. But she kind of guilt trips her. And they get on a 3-way video chat. And Pedro and mom both gang up on her, and she's saying, well, hey, I didn't know they were going to shut the country down, okay? Not my fault. So, yeah, I feel bad for her. And, and I didn't like her in the show at all. I thought she was just the biggest stirrer, between Pedro and Chantel. I did not like her. Nobody liked her. But now I actually do feel sorry for her, because it wasn't her doing. It just happened, like it did to everybody. People who were out of the country, if they weren't lucky enough to get back in time, they got stuck. And she's not the only one, okay? So then we meet Abby from Haiti, and she was with a guy named Sean, and I don't remember them at all from the show. What little bit I have seen of them, he was older, I think, and he was very controlling, according to her, and it just wasn't going to work out. And, yeah, cattail. But she broke up with him and met her Prince Charming. So she now lives in England, not in the States, not in Haiti. And this guy, they like to prank each other. So it shows her making coffee before she wakes him up. 2 cups of coffee. She says one has salt and one has sugar. Now, I like a joke just as much as anybody, but if you wake me up in the morning and hand me a cup of coffee that has salt in it, honey, we are going to have problems all day long, all day long. But, it is what it is. And so they go shopping for this guy's dad, her new boyfriend. And he's diabetic and can't go out. So that's very kind of them to do that. They bring him his stuff, and he's like, where's the alcohol? Well, we didn't get you any. You're not supposed to drink when you're diabetic. Hello. Give him A for trying, but it don't happen that way. So she calls home, talks to her brother, and he says, well, people down there, we can't work. We have nothing. We have no money. We have nothing So she says, we send them money so they don't have to try to go out and work. And because, they are newly married and they're used to going out and having fun, um, they used to go clubbing. And to kind of make things seem normal, they set up the club in their home. And they dress up just like they were going to a club. And they have, the disco ball thing with all the lights and the music, And they're up there, they are dancing, having fun. And, it's the next best thing, that's all you can do. So that was pretty much the end of the show. We are done with quarantine. So we will pick up with 90 Day Fiancé the other way, which will be starting soon. Love After Lockup. And we'll add some more in. Tell me what you would like to see. We'll go do it. All right, guys. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.